Hello everyone. Today we'll explore a topic that's reshaping finance around the world, sustainable finance and the ESG concept. Sustainable finance is no longer just an ethical idea, it's becoming essential to how modern economies operate. In this video, I'll briefly explain what sustainable finance means, how it has developed, and why it matters for companies, investors, and society. In simple terms, sustainable finance is the integration of environmental, social, and governance (ESG) considerations into financial decisions. It's not just about how much a project earns, but what it supports, who it affects, and how it contributes to long-term sustainability. The story of sustainable finance began in 2007, when the European Investment Bank issued the world's first green bond. Since then, the market has exploded. In 2024 alone, global green bond issuance reached over €500 billion. In the EU, green bonds now make up nearly 7% of all bond issuance. So what are the main goals of sustainable finance? Primarily, to redirect capital towards sustainable technologies and business models, supporting growth that doesn't harm the planet, but instead builds a low-carbon, circular, and resilient economy. Under the EU Green Deal, sustainable finance is seen as a strategic driver. It helps companies cut costs, access cheaper capital, and improve their ESG profile, while delivering social and environmental value. It's practical, profitable, and future-focused. In this way, sustainable finance becomes not only a moral responsibility, but also a smart and economically sound decision. But what are the key advantages and disadvantages? On the plus side, sustainable finance opens new funding opportunities for companies committed to responsible business. It enhances brand value, attracts impact-driven investors, and often provides better lending conditions, such as lower interest rates for green loans or favorable terms for ESG-linked bonds. 4. Investors, it offers the chance to align financial return with long-term societal goals. However, there are also challenges. Complying with ESG standards often requires extensive data collection and reporting. There's still a lack of unified definitions and sometimes inconsistent methodologies. And finally, the risk of greenwashing. When companies make claims about sustainability without meaningful action, can damage trust and slow market development. That brings us to some broader challenges. Companies must comply with transparency rules. Investors must evaluate ESG data carefully. And public trust depends on real impact, not just good marketing. Now, let's look at some of the key instruments of sustainable finance. First, there are green loans. These are loans granted for projects with environmental benefits, such as the renovation of buildings to improve energy efficiency, or the installation of solar panels and wind turbines. Green loans are gaining popularity because they offer better terms and lower interest rates for projects with clear environmental impact. These loans often offer better terms for companies investing in clean technologies, energy efficiency, or green infrastructure. For example, a company investing in solar power or switching to electric vehicles may qualify for a green loan under more favorable conditions. Then we have GSSS bonds, which represent one of the most important tools in this field. GSSS stands for Green Bonds, Social Bonds, Sustainability Bonds, Sustainability-Linked Bonds. In the next video, we'll focus on GSSS bonds and how they are driving change, one project at a time.